With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded right at the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mayfield going to the air right away. And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It is an impressive 31-yard gain. To throw, Mayfield. And that one into the hands of Brown. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Right back to him on first down. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a third and about 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. Touchdown, Panthers. Terry McLaurin from 6 yards away. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Joseph connects on the extra point.
And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Bust through the tackle.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On first down, Montana. And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick-6 for a Panther touchdown.
Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown. Then they intercept the pass of the other squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time left, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out, still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10.
That one complete. It's Tank Dell.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. To throw is Montana. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's nice gain. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They will look to throw. Montana. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Takedown, 28 yards. And the Raiders are back within a score. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Mayfield. He'll check it off to Falk, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two short of 40. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Through one corner, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down. Mayfield looks to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The all-pro safety Eric Berry in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's brought down. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down. He'll look to throw.
That'll be caught by Foreman.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
Montana going to hurry him to the line.
From the 36,
Montana. Complete to Deontay Foreman at running back.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Raiders.
First and 10 for Montana and company. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. On second down, Montana. And this is going to be incomplete. Just his second incompletion so far. He's 8 for 10. I think that's 80%.
There's no doubt that he will. But if you're the defensive play caller, you better circle what you just dialed up on your play sheet and come back to it because he just caused an incompletion. You need a few more of those.
Here's Montana to throw. And that is incomplete. He had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. Now Montana.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6. Panther touchdown.
That bumps us up to a 3-possession game here, and only in the...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Baker going to throw this right away. It's caught by Jackson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Love this look to start the ball game. They empty the backfield right away. And that's going to put some early stress on both their offensive line and on the secondary. And here they get a completion and a quick first down.
Flush to his right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Mayfield now. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Big Vita Vea pushing his way through to wind up with a sack.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and ended up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going.
To the right side and complete to Metcalf. It's safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a third down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already, I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on third down.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. And this will be good to give the Panthers a 7-0 lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now a quick throw to Moss. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
First carry for the 5-time Pro Bowler, LaDainian Tomlinson. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
From the gun on 3rd down. Perry. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there, 4th and 3.
Always important as a defender on third down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackling.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Looking deep downfield. That is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
From the gun, Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Following the sack, Mayfield and the Panthers staring at a 3rd and long here. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Joseph's got it, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Perry. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
They'll try and throw for it here. he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Perry. Being chased out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Got a man, it's Randy Moss. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Tomlinson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Running right, this is Tomlinson. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. A give to LaDainian up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Swinging this ball out here to Tomlinson.
And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Looking to throw. Perry. It's caught on the right side. It's Smith. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
A short gain that doesn't get them the 1st down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Back to throw. Perry eluding the pressure right.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
Picked off by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis.
And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Final play of the half. Mayfield looking for his running back, and he's got him. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25.
In motion left comes Moss. Throwing to start the drive. Perry. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
To throw on third down, Perry. And he checks this one down to LT out of the backfield.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They'll look to throw again. Drops this off to Tomlinson, complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
At their 49-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And that has to be a little bit discouraging because after all their halftime talk, adjustments, and points of emphasis, their first drive ends with an interception. Absolutely aggravating if you're a head coach because you spent all that time, gone through every situation possible, and it still ends in a turnover.
And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. Now Mayfield.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd down, Mayfield.
That is caught. Down inside the 10.
They're able to convert on 3rd down. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Mayfield to throw on the first play. Over the middle, complete. It's Jackson. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 1. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
What an advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To throw, Mayfield. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
One of the great coaches said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Mayfield. Right side caught by Jackson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. Dances by him. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Throwing, Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Here's Mayfield. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up second and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
We're scoreless after 1.
First quarter with no score.
Panther football to start quarter number 2. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
3 tight ends up front here, 3rd and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now Greg Joseph for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one just a chipping. The kick by Joseph is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it. For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now Allen. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another 1st down, this time on a gain of 19. Throwing now is Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another 1st down.
And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 14. Here's Allen to throw it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. James Cook, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. That's caught by Jackson. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Mayfield now on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Mayfield on first down. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Mayfield down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for third down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Third down and one. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us, let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
A final shot before half for Allen. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. As they say here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this one. So now they want to make sure that they get that going so they truly have a control in this ball game. And down the stretch, being able to be balanced, either throw it or run it, and try and win this ball game.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. Now Allen. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And they will get this across midfield, but still well short of the first as he's dropped at the 46.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? Third down. They just said, we've got faith in our tackles. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
So the drive stays alive after the fourth down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30.
And again, it's Allen. He's got his man Sharp complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. From the gun, it's Allen. He'll dump this off to Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 2nd down. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Right back to Cook for another completion. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And Cook has it left side. Touchdown! James Cook, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Buccaneers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jackson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2nd down, Mayfield. And he's got his man on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Mayfield. Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And again, it's Mayfield. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Throwing, Mayfield. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Following the sack, Mayfield and the Panthers staring at a 3rd and long here. Now back to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time, Mayfield on 4th down. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll be brought down with a penalty flag on the field. It was a late decision to throw, and it might have been too late. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And apparently not liking what was taking place, so he'll just tuck the sack. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Keanu Britton in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to fourth down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. To throw, it's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's Sanders. And he will be out of bounds well shy of the marker. So that's a turnover on downs. Great job defensively. Here's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. He gets it complete to Jackson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Mayfield to throw. And this is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Here's Baker. They'll check it off to Falk, complete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Mayfield. Touchdown, Panthers. Irv Smith Jr. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2. They're going to try and run for it. And a failure to convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
There he goes again. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Badgley on for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And able to get this out to the 25. This is 1st and 10. Mayfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Well, we knew
this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again. Well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Allen. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Calvin Johnson from 21 yards away. And the Buccaneers have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th. Allen will try to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And it looks like the Panthers' hands team does its job. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted.
Darius Slay with a pick.
And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Just all around a solid performance, and now they've got the 3-score lead here, Charles. So the final seconds of the 4th quarter.
Yeah, in this one, they've been in control, haven't they? They've earned this victory. No question who the better team was out there in this game. And frankly, the score could have been a lot worse than it was. Give them a lot of credit for how they played in this one.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter, Jake Bailey, ready to do the honors. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. First play, first throw coming for Vic. Got a man, it's Harold Carmichael. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw, Vic. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll run for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 3rd and 4. From the gun, Vic. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And down he goes. They sack it back right around the 41-yard line.
A 9-yard loss. It's now 2nd and 19 at the Eagles' 41-yard line.
Here's Mayfield. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now Mayfield. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Touchdown! From 19 yards away. And the Panthers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Here's Michael Vick. This is Smith to the ground. And they'll get to him right away at the 40. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It was Deron Payne who got in there to make the play. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Vick readies to throw.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Here's Vick.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
Vick to throw it.
And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Get up! 18, 5 years. Dragon 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
First down, Vick. And he's going to go down here, a sack. Push him back to the 34. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Vick's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Vick now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, maybe said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he will dive for that yellow line, but I don't think he got there. He did not. He's short. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them. They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
7 yards there and a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
A first down throw from Mayfield.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Kaiser Wright. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
The kicker on for the extra
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of two. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
A second down throw for Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Throw to the right here, taken in by McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll look for the first with Tomlinson. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. Vick loses the football. It's out. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field.
And Mayfield again with the interception. His 3rd. Picked off by Reek Woolen.
And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line.
First down and goal to go at the 7-yard line.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. So here's Vick following the interception. Touchdown, Eagles!
DeAndre Swift.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Mayfield now. He'll hit Jackson complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. 4th down, Mayfield.
It's Jackson again on the reception.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. First down, Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Escaping the pressure right. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Mayfield. And he couldn't get rid of the football, trying to buy a little time, but he'll just tuck it and go down. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A heck of a play there on third down, but amazingly, they're still short for fourth. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half.
Joseph's got it.
And they're quickly back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
This will be the final play of the half. Vick. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by an American hero, Pat Tillman. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. So we've reached halftime here, and it's our visitors, the Eagles, leading this one. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Here, he's past the 30. Jalen Waddle. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina.
We've sat in a lot of meetings, and they always talk about the offense taking advantage of beginning a half. So special teams coaches don't listen to that. They want to take advantage with their own unit, and they just did.
Yeah, they trailed in the locker rooms, and they changed that immediately.
I think they drew that one up special. That felt like something he pulled out of his pocket that he'd been holding for a while, and they were able to use it effectively.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and it's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
Now Vick on 4th down. Oh, and now Vick throwing another interception. Picked off by Ty Long. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
Hey, that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
Yeah, he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Panthers are going to get it back here just past the 35. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go right back to the ground with Falk. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. They'll check it off to Falk, complete. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. Give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Mayfield now from the 50. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Here's Michael Vick. Flushed out right.
Well, took a real chance with that one, but it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Vick with the incompletion there on 3rd down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. It'll be Vick once more. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th, and the Panthers will get the football back.
Mayfield and the Panthers now with a 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line.
And from the shotgun, he'll throw.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's now 2nd and 19.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. It's caught by Jackson. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long for Mayfield. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
Picked up by Reek Woolen. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Eagles behind on the scoreboard, but with the football here as we start the 4th quarter.
and 60. Hey.
Vic will look to throw on first down. And my goodness, another interception. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Credit Zadarius Smith, able to get through and make that tackle for a loss. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, Mayfield. And he can't escape, and down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Justin Matabike working his way to the quarterback that time. Here's the Panthers punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And where did this one go out? Not good. Let's see. They're going to say inside the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift running left. And room there to work it inside the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
19 tight.
Vic now. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And the Eagles are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Swift. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. 2nd down, goal to go. Vic to throw it. Touchdown! DeAndre Swift. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Eagles have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
Following the sack, Mayfield and the Panthers staring at a 3rd and long here. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Take it at the 37. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Here's Vic, and they'll just simply be looking to build off the count. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. And that is ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Vic to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving. Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you try to have a few men in the box there.
And Vic's throw there, incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
Now Michael Vick. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays just like that one we saw there.
Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
19 Lions. Not saying 19.
Vick.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.
Picked up by the former Brian Dawkins.
And the Panthers have just about sewn up this football game.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
Alert 33. What's up?
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game unfold, I kept thinking about when we did our training camp tour and something that you noticed along the way. Just about every camp we visited, when the defense got together, everyone was doing ball drills. Defensive linemen, linebackers, secondary, because they understood how vital it was to take the football away. And they wanted every opportunity. When the ball was knocked free, they want all those guys to be familiar with touching the ball so they could pick up the fumble or get the interception, and we saw it pay off in this one here.
Yeah, 5 times. They'll remember this one. with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from uptown Charlotte.
On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Baker going to throw this right away. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Had an open man that time. They ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 13 yards, first down, Panthers.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Mayfield off the play fake. Flush to his right.
Oh, Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Pat Tillman, the legend, in on the tackle.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Montana's throw taken in by Samuel.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Back to Deebo Samuel for consecutive catches.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it'll be second down. Shotgun. Here's Montana. His throw incomplete.
Even in today's NFL, when you think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well. And every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Going to try to throw for it with Montana. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers will get the football back. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here, fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
A second down throw for Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. He's going to try and go deep again. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Panthers. A big play there. 72 yards. And the Panthers are on the board first here this afternoon. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now to kick it away after the touchdown. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot.
19, Tiger, 19.
Joe Montana here going to the air on 1st down. A short little throw taken in by Reed. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. If they're not going to stop you, keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
1st and 10 for Montana and company. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, Montana. Open man is Samuel, complete. And Debo going to have a Niners 1st down as he'll get the ball down inside the 30. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And Montana's going to shift things up a bit. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Complete here to Jordan Reed. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll run with Patterson. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. They're knocking on the door as they come to the line here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Patterson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll
go. It's Patterson.
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Out of his end zone, Mayfield. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards.
So many times in our group, coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And marking down way up close to the 40 at the 39. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Mayfield now on second down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it, and the 49ers are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Montana. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to get it there to Vernon Davis, the tight end. And now it's second down. Here's Montana to throw. Throw out right, taken in by Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Patterson running between the tackles. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Montana going to hurry him to the line. On second down, a run with Patterson.
Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll get this to the 40, but that's still going to be a few yards short of the first down. Montana going for it on 4th.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
They will look to throw. Montana. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A big play there for the Niners. 54 yards. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Joe Montana on 2nd down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down. To throw is Montana. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Montana. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls. And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Already here, they'll audible to something else.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's 2nd down. Mayfield. Oh, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards the pickup there.
1st down, Carolina.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st down, Panthers.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Ravens' 21-yard line.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. And his throw is incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Now Mayfield on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! A great play there. Taking it in.
And the Panthers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
Go! Cowboy 80!
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22-yard line.
Vic on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Vic with the incompletion there on 3rd down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. Fights through him. Fighting through.
He'll take it past the 40 to the 41. 2nd down.
Taken down at the 41.
60 Bison.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Vic goes play action. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Michael Vick. He's going to wind up and air it out. That's caught inside the 20. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
2nd quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. A 1st down carry for Henry. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 19.
2nd down, Vic. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. throwing. Vick. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good, and this will stay at a 7-point game. So a frustrating result. It's a 10-play drive, but it yields nothing on the scoreboard.
And to get off the field there without giving up points, that's a big win defensively.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard.
At the 44-yard line.
Mayfield down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First down.
Point it right. King.
First down, Mayfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great